Earthworm Jim 3D. It's good to see you again. And yes, I am doing a Let's Play on this game. Now you might be thinking, now if you've seen my channel, my most popular video is an Earthworm Jim 3D walkthrough. Which I'm surprised it even got like that many views. I've did that, I've done a review on this game, I even live streamed this whole game. But the one thing I haven't done yet is a Let's Play. Which you might be thinking it's kind of pointless now. But screw it, I want to do a Let's Play on it because I get to talk more about this game and what the hell it is. This is a very strange game, not because, you know, you're playing as a Earthworm. But Earthworm Jim, well known, well, I guess he was well known. He's still kind of known now by a select amount of people. 2 games on the Genesis and the Super Nintendo, and a bunch of ports about pretty much everywhere. He had his own cartoon, all that. And then this game came out, and it kind of just stunted Earthworm Jim for pretty much the rest of his existence. Back in 1999, well I guess 2000 technically if you want to count the PC port of this game. After this game got released, Earthworm Jim was nowhere to be seen. Not until, I guess somewhat recently, they did the HD port of his first game, and then they teased a new game on that console nobody's gonna buy. Yeah. But Earthworm Jim 3D, game I heard was just like awful. Like, don't play this game, it's bad, don't play it. So I bought it. I bought it for $35. And playing through it, it's really not that bad. I don't think it's as bad as most people make it out to be. Sure, it's not great or anything, but I think you can have fun with this game. It's not awful. It's not like Superman 64 where, like, you know it's gonna suck. How did I get into the game? I've played this game several times, as you can see by these profiles here. So how about, let's just dive right into Earthworm Jim 3D and see what it has to offer. Let's go. You join us in County Hospital, where our hero is in bad shape. This latest cow bashing has turned his brain into worm mush. Things look pretty bad, only a miracle can save our boy now. At his bedside, close family and celebrity buddies fear the worst. They are powerless to help the nurse, searching for a sign, shakes his head. Now the battle is in Jim's mind. Did I read that sentence wrong? I probably did, but who cares? The elevator into our brain. So yeah, this is loosely based on the cartoon as well, which, when this game got released, the cartoon was off the air for at least 3 years. So, yeah. Earthworm Jim, is that you? I don't know. I feel sort of, funny feel. Smaller? Yeah, that's it. Smaller, but groovier. I am Peter Puppy, your best friend and brain tour guide. You must be Jim's super ego. Released by your brains as the last line of defense to stop the total global annihilation. What is this place? Is there a restroom in here? I really gotta go. This is Brain Central, the fuse box of your mind. It's where your 4 worm brains connect. And no, you'll have to wait. Right now, the brains are in turmoil, and your sanity is in danger. Your worst fears and anxieties have been released and are trashing your tiny mind. Face up to it, Jim. You've lost your marbles, and you better get them back. No mere thought is mightier than the superego of Earthworm Jim. Bring on the bad guys. Not yet, buddy. Before you can go there, I am contractually obliged to supply some information. Collecting your marbles to fix the fabric of your mind. It's collect the marbles, you can't read. The more you get, the higher your IQ will be. And as you get smarter, the doors will open up in your head. Finding gold udders will recharge the powers of the sacred cow of contemplation. It controls the portals to your brain and is your only chance for full recovery. Take this first udder and begin your quest. And remember, Earthworm Jim, your brain is a dangerous place. I can't do a Peter Puppy voice to save my life, so I just tried what I did. Alright, udders. Let's collect them, because this is our main collectible of the game, udders. So, I actually was going to record this yesterday. I thought I recorded this yesterday, but apparently I forgot to hit the record button, so that sucks. I was talking to myself for 15 minutes without having anything to show for it. So, here's our hub world. So, unlike the other two Earthworm Jim games, this is a 3D platformer, and why is my screen blinking black? I think my capture card is fucking out again because I whacked into it earlier. Whoops. Unless it's just that scene. Nope, I think it's just the thing. Great. I might have to fix that. Snot. Snot didn't have a voice.
Hey Jimmy, remember me? It's me, Snot, your bestest booger buddy. I'm here to help you when you see me riding right over me. I'll give you a tip to help you out.
Thanks, Snot. Well, anyway, what I was saying, this is a 3D platforming game, similar to Banjo-Kazooie in structure. You'll see that if you played Banjo-Kazooie, because I've noticed it real quick, because I love Banjo-Kazooie, and then I was playing this, and I'm like, something seems familiar here, and stop flashing black screen. I might actually have to change the HDMI cables around. Hold on a second. Okay, well, I think I fixed it. Sorry, it's just I have an extension cable for my capture card because the one I got with it was like a foot long, and it sucks. But what I was saying is that this game, the structure of this game is a 3D platformer similar to Banjo-Kazooie. It originally wasn't like that. It was actually going to be its own unique thing, but I think the game got 70% of the way to completion, and then they scrapped the whole thing, and then they had like 9 months or whatever, maybe less, to develop what we have now. Which what we got was, it's okay, but I bet if they stuck with the original game, it probably would have went over better with critics and fans and all that. But well, we're probably never going to get that version of Earthworm Jim 3D because most people don't care about this game, which is a kind of a shame. But I can see why people don't like the game. Anyway, Snot there was telling us about the camera controls, but let's talk to this dude. Who dares confront the sacred cow of memories at his shiny altar? It is I, Earthworm Jim, superhero turned super ego. Can it be the chosen worm? Actually, you've come at a bad time. Could you call back? Don't stand in my way, cow. I've been sent to fix things. Your arch-enemy Psycrow has invaded this brain and fixated on a single bad memory. You might not think you remember the terrible Farmyard War of '72, but you do. You were still a child when the war ended, but it was locked in your mind. Now you must travel into the past to resolve the conflict between the beasts and end this clucking hell. By the great worm spirit, I will right this wrong. No crow messes with my head. Before you go to work, you'll need to know about getting into your mind. The doors around here will only open when you find enough marbles. Brick the marble high score in each area of your brain to increase the total marble count. Use the start button to check your high scores to date. I'll open the first door for free. And watch out, worm guy. It's a farmyard out there. Yeah, see what I was talking about, the marble score? It's similar to Banjo-Kazooie's note score. So, in this game there are 4 areas, with 2 levels in each one and a boss fight. Except the third world, which has 4 levels and a boss fight. Which I said in my Earthworm Jim review, so check that out. But, I guess the reason why I'm playing this game again, for a Let's Play, because I know I did a walkthrough of the PC version, I guess to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of that being on my channel. Okay, sorry about that jump cut, I got interrupted. No, but the real reason I actually wanted to play this game again is because I wanted to go back into Let's Plays, because it's been a while since I actually did a Let's Play on my channel. And if you've seen my channel, I'm not very consistent, I guess, with my uploads, because I just do whatever the hell I feel like. Sometimes it's a Let's Play, sometimes it's a review, sometimes it's random gameplay, sometimes it's a clip from a TV show. The algorithm's never in my favor. I just do whatever because that's what I want to do. Could make another channel for it, which I technically have another channel. But anyway, I just wanted to get back into Let's Plays. So, why not just start with Earthworm Jim 3D? A kind of underrated game. I think it's underrated with certain parts that can not... What? You know what? We'll get into the parts I hate later. We'll get into the parts I enjoy now. Like, the controls. The controls in this game are actually really good. I actually really like the controls in this game. It makes the game way more fun to play. You know, like, I thought this game was controlled like crap. Because I played games like Blues Brothers 2000. The controls in that game aren't bad, but they're just, like, weird and floaty. I don't like it. This game, surprisingly, has good 3D controls. Earthworm Jim's moveset is not big. It's very limited, actually. We'll get into all of it. Let's just talk about it in this room. Snot tells you about all your basic controls and all that. So you can run, you can jump, you can fly for a bit by pressing the jump button again. You can roll, you can crouch, you can press the Z button to shoot. You can press the down C button to use your head as a whip. Iconic move of Jim. Except with my controller, because the C button is broken. At least the bottom C button is broken on it. I mentioned that in my South Park review. That the bottom C button is just jank. I don't know why it's like that. You know, this weird shit that you get in Earthworm Jim. Fridge is launched. I guess the style of Earthworm Jim, I guess I can complain about this. The Earthworm Jim, like, surreal style, it doesn't translate as well into 3D as it does in 2D, because 2D you can do some weird shit. I guess you could in 3D too, but I guess it's a little bit harder. Now, the art style of this game isn't too bad. Actually looks really good for what it is. It runs pretty smooth too, once you get into those areas where it's not so smooth. But, okay, so each level, you're tasked with collecting the golden udders, which we went over in the hub world, which are basically like the power stars, or jiggies, or whatever. And you also got marbles, which are like Banjo-Kazooie's notes. They're exactly like that. They... Sorry, I need water, apparently. Collect them all. If you die in the level, they'll keep your high score. So if you collect like 80, you'll have 80 as your high score, but you need to recollect all of them again. The only difference between Banjo-Kazooie's and Earthworm Jim's is that the marbles in this game will heal you by 1% if you do get hurt and all that. But anyway, let's continue.
At ease, soldier. You're the sorriest looking chicken I've ever seen.
Merciful mung beans. It's Colonel Pluckett, the great war hero.
That's right, son. And I've got a mission for you.
A mission for me? Groovy.
Those treacherous cows have enlisted the help of the hedgehog mercenaries. The prickly pranksters have stolen my briefs.
Your top secret battle plans?
No, my underwear. Get them back for me, son. Chicken kind depends on it.
No problem, Pluckett. You can debrief me when I get back. That's a missed opportunity in the PC version. I don't expect the N64 version to have it. There's no voice acting, like, none at all in the PC version. Which I think the PC version came out sometime after. I think it was like 6 months after this game came out. And it did fix a lot of problems that I have with this version. Also added like music and stuff. So that's nice. So if you really want to play this game, I do recommend the PC version. You should probably get it on GOG. If you get it on Steam, you have to like add the music back in because the music's like broken in that. But if you can get a controller hooked up on the PC version, you should buy that because it's only $10 on GOG. Steam is $20 because you have to buy every single Earthworm Jim game because it's not like a separate purchase, which is stupid. Also because the N64 version is like really expensive now. I got lucky and I got mine for $35 because the label's all crusty and awful. But if it wasn't crusty and awful, it'd probably be like close to $80. Just stupid. That's what happens when you have a game that nobody buys. It becomes rare. I was gonna say something else. Oh yeah, I forgot to, another move Jim has is when you crouch. Well, I already talked about rolling, but if you crouch and press the jump button, you'll do a super high jump. And it has, like, one of my favorite sound effects ever. I don't know why I really love the high jump sound effects so much, but just take a listen to it. I don't know why I love that sound so much. It's like a satisfying sound. Anyway, let's keep going. Into this room, where we're gonna get into some real combat. And the combat is not bad. I don't think it's that bad, at least. It's a little weird sometimes because the camera can be just all kinds of awful, and certain enemies are just annoying to fight. But these porcupine guys, they're not too bad. You can, you know, roll, and you can dodge their shots. As soon as I say that, I get shot. Nice. Good job. Whoa. I guess, yeah, the camera is one of the problems I guess people have with this game. But more so than like any other platformer on the N64, which camera's not that awful in this game. At least I didn't think it was that bad. And like really cramped spots, yeah, it's awful. But most of this game is like wide open. Like you've got these big rooms full of nothing. Which I can see as a negative too, because I kind of wish there was more stuff in some of these levels. But it's good for the camera, because that means the camera's not going to get stuck on most things. Whoa. Most of the time I just use the whip, because I can't aim. Even though there's auto-aim, I can't aim for some reason. So in this room, you just fight a bunch of porcupines. You can use the this leprechaun gun here, which, like the other Earthworm Jim games, you get a variety of different weapons. It's usually one special weapon per level, and this level's special weapon is the leprechaun gun. It's 5 shots, it homes in on these hedgehogs, it kills them in 1 hit. Very useful. Just don't expect too much variety. I mean, there's weapons that look different, but a lot of them kind of act the same. They usually just home in and do a bunch of damage.
I feel great.
So, yeah, if we gotta do this, you gotta wipe these guys out. Or, well, we gotta like 3 waves of these guys out at once. So we can get all these switches activated. Because those boxers over there, they're out of range, so we can't grab those just yet. I've actually seen a speed run done by one of my subscribers, because she does speed runs. They're pretty impressive. I wish I could do something like that, but I don't think I can handle something like that. And you can actually grab those boxers without doing any of this. It's something about these boxes here. You can't shoot them, and you can just jump up the things and grab them. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to be cheap. But these boxes here, just shoot them apart. I should probably hit the button first so I can actually go into the door. Open that up. Go inside and chickens. Whip them. Who am I fighting here? Am I fighting the chickens or am I fighting the porcupines? Because I'm fighting both, it seems. Who am I helping out, really? Also, sorry if you hear my controller. I was going to use my, like the standard N64 controller, but I'm like, that thing is too jank and broken for me to use right now. Because the control stick is just awful. Because I got it used, and like, it's just so bad. It keeps drifting. It has the Xbox 360, like, slight control stick drift. It's really annoying. Unless that's my problem with the Xbox 360 controller, but there's like a slight drift with the controller. I have 2 of them, and they have the same problem. And they were both new, so I don't know what the hell is wrong with it. Actually, I think one... No, I think one was used. But still, it's weird. Let's put these birds. I should also explain our default weapon, Jim's Blaster. It starts off with 250 ammo. And if you keep shooting it past that, it'll refill itself back to 100. There isn't ammo drops for your basic blaster. I think only one level in this whole game actually has it. It's like the ammo drops for it. It doesn't matter in the long run because, you know, it recharges, but you might get into situations where you're running out of ammo and you just have to sit there and wait for it to refuel. Forgot to shoot the box. Got it? Okay.
I feel great.
Slowly. I forgot to hit the button. Forgot to shoot the box. Forgot to hit the button. Blah, blah, blah. I've only played through this game like, what, 10 times already? Surprisingly, I've played through this game multiple times. Because I enjoy it. It's weird. Because, like, other games I've played, like, other, like, not amazing platforming games I've played, I'm like, I never want to play these again. Like Blues Brothers 2000. That game is actually, like, awful. Like, that's, like, I think probably the worst platforming game on the N64. Maybe Starshot. That's also pretty... Nah, too. But, I don't know, there's something about this game that makes me keep coming back to it. Even though there's a major part in this game that I absolutely hate. But we'll get into that later. But yeah, this is like a Spyro the Dragon kind of thing for me. Like, Spyro the Dragon, I love Spyro the Dragon. That's my, like, favorite platforming game ever. I can play through the first game and just beat it just in, like, one sitting if I wanted to. But I usually don't play a whole game in one sitting unless it's really short. But I keep coming back to this game sometimes. I haven't gone back to it recently. I think the last time I actually played through this game was... I think that live stream that I did, like 4 months ago, I think it was. It's unlisted now, so I don't even remember. But anyways, we got our underwear here. We're gonna go bring it back to Colonel Pluckett. And it's you're not Colonel Pluckett. Who are you, Mr. Man? Holy cow! Where's Colonel Pluckett? I'm Gunnery Sergeant Mussolini. The Colonel has been captured and taken to our Poultry of War camp. Under subsection 01 of the Farmyard Convention, paragraph B, or 8, not B, Directive 97, I am obliged to return any items of underwear to the prisoner. Go ahead and take them. They don't fit me anyway. Big blue underwear. Thanks for the udder.
Hey, Calvin Cluck. Nice fabric. This guy's got taste. You seem like a battle-hardened soldier. We could use your help. Take out the bomb-laying chicken upstairs, or raw mincemeat.
Never fear, I'll fry that bird in my own special blend of herbs and spices.
Remember, soldier, when you dispatch that bird, report to me. Now move it.
Alright. Get bloody going.
Give it.
Appreciate it. Let's just keep going. I got the leprechaun gun again. The leprechaun gun is really only good for that room. Because most of this other stuff, you gotta, like, break open boxes to get, like, marbles. So, I don't know why I grabbed it. Because I'm just gonna be wasting the ammo for it. You're smart as a waffle. Pfft, I love these little things that pop up. Collect enough things. How smart am I now? I'm as smart as a waffle. Be careful. You know, even though, like, there's no voice acting, why can't I think of his name? I'll flash his name on screen because I can't. No, Dan Castellaneta. I don't need to. Dan Castellaneta, who voiced Earthworm Jim in the cartoon, reprises his role here, actually. And yes, the same guy who did Homer Simpson voiced Earthworm Jim. But he only, like, says a couple lines in this game. A lot of them were probably removed because I've heard all of them online. A lot of them are just not in the game. I guess because, you know, the scrapped version of that game probably had those lines. kind of wish the beta version would come into fruition one day. But we all know that's not going to happen, sadly. I know I've said this earlier, but it'd be kind of nice to see. Or, like, a fan would, like, remake it. But I don't know. I don't think Earthworm Jim 3D has a big enough fan base for that to happen. The original, 2 games, probably, but probably not this one.
I feel great.
Alright, so let's continue on into this room. Don't have to go over there. There's nothing important over there. You. See, I wish I had the leprechaun gun now. Blast that guy. Whoa. Oh god, that explosion sound effect. I don't know how loud it is in the recording because apparently I don't check that for some reason. But it's the same explosion sound effect that's in Superman 64, and every time I hear it, I'm just like, I get flashbacks to just, ugh. That game is awful. That's a game I'm definitely not Let's Playing. Just wait for Proton John in the next, like, 20 years to finally finish that Let's Play. He'll do it for you. I did a live stream of that game, like, a long time ago. It was awful. Alright, so kill you. Actually, this last pickup here, we actually did not encounter this yet. A heart. And that gives you an extra life. The heart power-ups, they're pointless. They're like a lot of health power-ups in most games, or most of these games around this time. It's really only good if you just play for an extended period of time, or if it's your first time playing and you die constantly. Because if you shut off the game, you don't keep your lives, which I hate. I hate in games when they do that. The only game I know that didn't do that was Spyro the Dragon. Because I remember having so many lives. I had like 50 lives at one point. When I shut off the game, I came back and I still had all those lives. It was great. How come Spyro does everything right? Man, I don't know. N64 platformers, I don't know. They just have the rough end of the stick, I guess. Well, we got all the marbles. That's nice. That's nice. And that's pretty much it for this level. We just gotta go talk to Mussolini. Every time I think of Mussolini, I think of Parappa the Rapper.
Outstanding work. You've earned this, soldier. Wear 'em with pride. There's the extraction point. Now move out.
I'm gonna forget what voice I'm gonna give this dude. Eventually. He does appear in the next level, so I'm gonna forget. And that's it. Coup d'etat. Finished. Got all the others, got all the marbles, and the footprint trackers. How many steps you take in a level. I'm pretty sure it's accurate enough. And now it's time to exit the level. You can go back to the entrance or quit from the menu. And I do like this, how they pop this up, like just in case you didn't collect all the marbles. So that's a nice little feature that they added. And that's pretty much it for level 1. Coup d'etat. It was a decently length level, like 20-something minutes to get through it all. Next time on Banjo-Kazooie, next time on Earthworm Jim 3D, we're going to go into the second level, Barn to be Wild. So I'll see you guys next time.